Recent high-profile health incidents have spurred local action and shined a spotlight on the risk of cardiac arrest athletes face when they're playing sports. Remember, Damar Hamlin of the NFL's Buffalo Bills suffered an episode on the field in January during a game. And just last week, Bronny James, son of the NBA's LeBron James, was hospitalized after his heart stopped during practice.
Sudden cardiac arrest is an emergency in which your heart suddenly stops beating. An electrical issue makes your heart stop pumping blood. Well, the TSSAA has implemented new training for coaches this season to ensure everyone is prepared in a medical emergency.
It's getting close. We're just over 2 weeks out from Friday night football. This season, we kick things off August 18th. Local 3's Abigail Martin caught up with the head coach from Chattanooga Christian Academy to learn more about the safety they observe with their student athletes. Abigail.
Greg, Cindy, Chattanooga Christian's head football coach Grant Reynolds says the TSSAA's new requirements show the importance of keeping student athletes safe in case of a medical emergency.
As a coach and also as a parent, you know, it makes me feel comfortable to know that my son is going to be cared for, that he's not just an afterthought. There's a lot of planning going into emergencies and health situations.
The TSSAA is requiring each team to have an emergency action plan for each practice and competition. In a worksheet provided to coaches, the emergency action plan lays out what steps to take and includes where to find the closest phone, how EMS can access the location, and where the closest AED is.
I think it's going to be more organized as it relates to potential injury, where everybody's supposed to go, what everybody's supposed to do in the case of an event that something does happen.
Reynolds says the league is also requiring a medical meeting before each game. He says officials and the medical staffs of both teams will review the emergency action plan for everyone to be prepared for any medical situation. For players, Reynolds says it's important to have ongoing conversations.
Making sure they're hydrated well, they're getting proper nutrition, and then just reporting any of those symptoms of anything that may be out of the ordinary.
In the new trainings, coaches are provided with sudden cardiac arrest symptoms and risk factors. Reynolds says he trusts his medical staff, and he's glad he and other coaches are educated, certified, and trained to help in a situation. And he says their culture and open conversations will help prevent medical emergencies.
We obviously don't ever want to put a kid on the field if they're hurt or injured, and we want to make sure that everything's right before they go out and participate.
Now, coaches are trained to deal with a variety of issues from emergency preparedness, heat illness prevention, COVID, concussions, and sudden cardiac arrest. Reynolds says there is a sense of relief knowing there is quality training and a plan across the state. Chattanooga Christian kicks off their season on August 18th against McCallie. Reporting live, I'm Abigail Martin, Local 3 News.